Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving deep into a new cinematic take on a story you probably know, Oliver Twist. We're going to walk through it, shot by shot, to see how this classic tale unfolds on screen.
So let's jump right in. This story, well, it doesn't start with a happy, joyful moment. No, it starts with a single cry in a room that's just cold, unforgiving. You can almost feel that damp air, can't you? And hear that cry. It's not just a baby being born, it's a life starting with a struggle right from the very first breath.
Yeah, the story kicks off in a place with absolutely zero warmth. A place where a new baby isn't a gift, it's just another problem. And this is the world that our main character is born into. So his mother, with the very last bit of strength she has, just reaches out and touches his cheek. It's this one tiny moment of love, and then she's gone. And right on cue, in walks the parish beadle, Mr. Bumble, looking annoyed. He glances down at this tiny baby, not as a human being, but as like a line item in a budget, just another mouth to feed. Okay, so this scene, this is the one that just changes everything. It's not some grand act of defiance, right? It's just a starving kid asking for a little more food. But that one word, more, it just explodes in the room. It's treated like a scandal. Can you even imagine that? A kid asking for more gruel is treated like a criminal? And that single moment, right there, is the spark that lights the fuse for his whole journey. So because of that, he gets sold off to an undertaker. I mean, the kid is literally sleeping among coffins. And then one of the other apprentices, this guy Noah Claypole, says something awful about Oliver's mom. And that's it. Something just snaps inside him. He fights back, gets punished for it, and decides he's had enough. Before the sun is even up, he's gone, heading for London with nothing.
So there he is, on the road to London. He finally gets there. Just this tiny, lonely kid. And the city? Wow. It's this huge, sprawling maze. It's full of wonder, for sure, but also a ton of danger. Way more than he's ready for.
And almost right away, he runs into the artful Dodger. This kid is charming, and his hands are fast. The Dodger takes him deep into the city to meet Fagin. Now, Fagin, he seems friendly, offers him food, a place to stay, but you can tell there's something off about his smile. That food and shelter? Yeah, it comes with a price, and it's not a legal one. So Oliver goes out with them for the first time, and he's just horrified when he realizes what they actually do. The Dodger snags a handkerchief from some gentleman, and boom, the guy starts yelling thief. But he's looking right at Oliver, who's just frozen in shock. So Oliver gets arrested, but here's the twist. The gentleman, a Mr. Brownlow, he looks at Oliver's terrified face and thinks, wait a minute, something's not right here. And just like that, for the first time in his life, Oliver gets a taste of what it's like to be safe, to be warm, to be treated with kindness. But you know it can't last, right? The world he just escaped has a long reach. Fagin is freaking out that Oliver will rat them out, so he sends his top people, the brutal Bill Sikes and Nancy, to literally kidnap him off the street and pull him right back into that darkness. See, the criminal underworld just isn't gonna let him go. Not that easily. Now he's gonna be forced into something that puts him in more danger than ever before. It's a real test of everything he's got. So, the infamous Bill Sikes forces Oliver to help him with a burglary. They're breaking into a house at night, but the whole thing goes wrong almost instantly. A servant hears them, there's a loud gunshot, and Oliver gets hit in the arm. And what does Sikes do? He takes off, leaving the poor kid wounded in a ditch. Just leaves him there. But here's where the story takes this incredible, ironic twist. This is a huge turning point. Oliver doesn't wake up in jail. He wakes up in a warm bed in a nice, clean room. And get this, the people taking care of him are the very same people he was supposed to be robbing. Mrs. Maylie and her niece, Rose. Their kindness, it's like a medicine that does more than just fix his arm. It starts to fix his whole view of the world. Okay, so while all this is happening, let's go back to London, because deep in that criminal underworld, someone's starting to have a change of heart. It's Nancy, and she's about to make a choice that she knows could get her killed because she decides Oliver's life is worth more than her own safety. It's an unbelievably brave move, but it's going to have some terrible consequences. So Nancy, totally torn up inside, does this incredibly courageous thing. She betrays Fagin and Sikes. She sets up this secret meeting with Rose out on a dark bridge to warn her. She tells her there's this mysterious guy, Monks, who's trying to ruin Oliver.
And she absolutely knows that if Sikes finds out, she's a dead woman. But a secret that big, it's almost impossible to keep. And Sikes, well, Sikes is always suspicious, always violent. He finds out. He learns about her betrayal. And when she gets back to their room, you can just feel the tension. His voice is low, dangerous, and his rage is just absolute. And in a fit of pure, brutal rage, Sikes murders her. It's a horrific moment, but her death isn't the end of the story. It actually sends a shockwave through the entire criminal network. And now the police are after Sikes, which means the secrets Nancy died to protect, they're about to come out.
So really, Nancy's sacrifice was the trigger for everything that followed. Her death just completely unravels Fagin's whole operation. Sikes is now public enemy number one, chased through the streets by this massive, angry mob. He's literally haunted by what he did, and his terrified escape ends on a rooftop, where he falls to his death. A violent end for a violent man.
So now, with the main villains out of the picture, all the secrets that have been swirling around Oliver's life can finally be revealed. And it turns out there was this whole conspiracy going on, one that started the very day he was born.
And here it is, the big reveal. The guy behind all of Oliver's misery, this Monk's character, he's Oliver's half-brother. Can you believe it? He was trying to destroy Oliver just to get his hands on their father's inheritance. Once that's all out in the open, the dominoes fall fast. Fagin gets captured, and Mr. Brownlow, the kind man from the beginning, officially adopts Oliver. He finally has a real family.
And just like that, the story comes full circle. The boy who started out as a nameless orphan, literally an inconvenience to the world, finally finds a home. After everything he went through, all the darkness, all the cruelty, he finds the one thing he was looking for the whole time: love and a place where he belongs.
You know, Oliver's journey is just such a powerful reminder of something important. Cruelty, it definitely leaves its mark. But kindness? A single act of kindness can literally change a person's entire destiny. The story really makes you think about a huge question, and I'll just save this with you to chew on. Are we defined by where we come from, or by the kindness we manage to find, and maybe more importantly, the kindness we give to others?